Hi, my name is Rebecca, and in today's lesson, you'll learn how to ask simple, easy questions in English, just like native speakers do in normal, everyday conversation. So I think you'll like this technique because actually it uses less grammar than you would use normally, and as you have been learning to use normally, okay? So let's take a look at the board to look at some of the scenarios in which you can use this. So the way to ask easy questions is by using either the word more or the word any plus some information. And I'm going to explain to you exactly in what context you can use what. Let's take the scenario that you're in a restaurant and you're having your meal and the waiter comes by to ask some questions. Now, of course, he could ask you a long question, but he doesn't want to interrupt your meal or your conversation, and he wants to still be very informal and polite and friendly. So what he can say is more water, more bread, more coffee, okay? You see, by simply asking the two-word question, instead of saying, would you like more coffee? Would you like some more bread? He could say all that, but then he would be interrupting your conversation or your meal quite a bit, okay? So he's just going to say more water, more bread, more coffee, and the same goal is achieved, all right? So we can use more plus any kind of food and drink, all right? You could use this at home as well. If you have guests, you could ask them more chicken, more rice, okay? So you could use it with any kind of food or drink, all right? Let's go to the next scenario. Now, this you could use in an office situation. Now you could use the word any plus a number of other nouns, right? So you could say when you come into the office, any messages, any email, any news, any word. Any word means have we received any word from them? Means have we received any information yet from someone regarding a particular topic, okay? Or any luck, all right? So by asking this short question, we are avoiding asking a very long question like, do I have any messages, right? Instead of saying all that, you can just shorten it because you're at work and you have a lot of work to do. You're very busy. So you could just say any messages, all right? Now, what's important is to kind of raise the intonation of your voice towards the end so it does sound like a question. Because if your voice goes downwards, then it's going to sound like you're depressed. So you want to be able to say any messages, as in a question, versus any messages, which sounds like you don't want any messages, okay? So you don't want that to happen. So make sure your voice goes upwards. Any messages, any email, any news, all right? This also sounds a little more optimistic, all right? Now, so you could use the word any in an office situation, in a business situation, and also in a personal situation to talk about news or letters, deliveries, tickets, seats, messages, and so on, okay? So that's something else you can keep in mind. So, let's practice a little bit now. How would you shorten some of these things? So suppose I wanted to ask someone, would you like some tea? So instead of asking that, what could you say? Or instead of saying some, let's say more, okay? Since that's what we've practiced. Would you like some more tea? So instead of saying, would you like some more tea? You could simply ask, more tea, right? Do you want more dessert? Do you want some more dessert? Instead of that entire question, you could simply ask, more dessert, okay? And if you do it with a smile on your face, then it sounds even more friendly. And you could also ask another way, would you care for some more pie, right? Would you care for some more cake? So by saying would you care for, you're really asking the same thing. It's another way of asking if you would like something. But instead of using this entire expression, you could just say more cake, more pie. All right? So again, just use the more with food and drink. Next one. In an office situation, how can you shorten these? Did you receive any deliveries? How do we shorten that question? We just say, any deliveries? Or this one, are there any seats available? Instead of saying all this, we can just say, any seats available? Or any seats? Let's say you're buying tickets for a concert, or you're buying seats on a flight. Any seats? Or did you have any luck reaching the lawyer? Instead of saying, did you have any luck reaching the lawyer? You can just say, any luck, or any luck reaching the lawyer, right? So by doing that, you avoid some of the grammar, which is sometimes a little bit more challenging when you're asking questions, okay? So I hope this little technique will allow you to ask questions more easily, whether it's in your personal life or in your professional life. If you'd like some more practice on this topic or many other topics in English, please visit our website, which is www.ingvid.com. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now and good luck with your English.